Imagine your life 6 months from now. Are you still stuck in the same cycle? Or are you living life with more freedom, savings, and joy? The choice is yours. One thing I absolutely love about our community is to learn about these success stories. I want to share with you a story of a working mom of three small children. She was working 12-hour days as a nurse and missing all of the milestones, even Christmas. Let's listen to her story and find out how she was able to get out of that.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful and blessed. So I am Ashley. I'm a mama. I'm married. I've got three kids under the age of 5. I am busy, busy, and I have been in healthcare for 15 years. I've always been super independent and career driven and always all about wanting to level up, climb that ladder. And then I had kids and everything changed. I was like, how am I supposed to leave this teeny tiny little baby at the daycare or the sitters? But I didn't know that there was an option. So I just kept doing it. I did that with baby number 1 and baby number 2. And then I had baby number 3 and I had so much anxiety and guilt. And I was like, I cannot do this anymore. So kind of the final straw for me was after baby number 3 was born, my son. Um, he had a procedure that he needed done that insurance didn't cover, and I didn't have the money for it. And I had to ask to borrow money, and I said, right then and there, never again. I never want to be in this position. It felt awful, just not being able to provide for my kids. So, at the time I was working 12-hour shifts, and I just didn't understand why. I was busting my butt. I was doing the overtime, but we were still drowning in debt. I was still drowning in all that mom guilt. So I was like, something's got to give. And I saw it all over the place. And I was like, why not me? Why not? So I kind of just had to get out of my own way because I wanted more for us. So when I was looking for a side gig, I've tried so many different things. I've tried different makeup and health and wellness. And I had my own boutique for a while. And I call those they were kind of like a Band-Aid. It did help. It brought in some extra income, but it pulled me away from my kids even more. So when I first heard about this, honestly, I thought digital marketing or anything in this space was super time consuming. And I already was stretched thin. That was the one thing I didn't want to sacrifice more of with my time. So I heard, everybody talks about a 2-hour workday, but to me, the most beautiful part about that 2-hour workday is I can split it up. And I do. I listen to our daily video while I'm doing the breakfast dishes after I get my girls out the door for school. And then I make a piece of content in the school pickup line while I'm waiting for my girls to be released because the baby's usually content in the car seat. And then I go live during nap time. So I'm able to break this up and put it in the pockets of my day. Um, while being myself, with sometimes I do it with a baby on my hip and peanut butter on my shirt, and the toys and the noise and chaos and everything, because that's just that I've done networks before, network marketing. I've done MLMs. And of course you get support from your people, your team in that, but it felt like support for a reason, because when you make money, your upline makes money and then their upline. And when you rank up and the CEO and the founder and everybody else above you is earning off of your effort. So the fact that in our community, it's not like that. The people that are pouring into each other in there are simply just pouring into each other because they're genuine people. There's no ulterior motives. There's no, they're not expecting anything. I started September of last year. So I'm 11 months and I'd made $98,000 doing this, which is so crazy to me, in the best way. I'm not kidding. 12 months ago, before I heard about this and started this, if you would have pulled me aside, I was burnt out. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was literally, so my shift started at 6 a.m. I was leaving at 5 a.m. I was sneaking out while my kids were still asleep so I didn't wake them up. I was lucky, after a 40-minute drive there and back and shift report, I was lucky if I got 20 minutes with my kids before they went to bed. So if you would have pulled me aside, in that moment and been like, Ashley, there's a way that you're about to step into this season of your life. There's a way that you can be present. You can work 2 hours a day from your phone and you can be that mom first. I probably would have laughed in your face. I would have been like, there's no way. You're is this April Fool's? What is this? Didn't know that there was this level of flexibility at all. Like I've been present for every single field trip, every doctor appointment, every birthday, every like since starting this. You know, my oldest daughter, she's 5 years old, and she's starting kindergarten, and I missed the first 4 Christmases of her life because nurses don't get Christmas off, you know? And I, again, didn't know there was another way, but man, I was there for, like, Christmas this year. Like, that was the best feeling in the world. I was there for Christmas. I could afford Christmas, you know? I'm gonna give you a little update on that. I just paid off my Suburban, 3 years early. 3 years early. I've paid off $30,000 worth of debt just in the last 6 months. Like, we never 12 months ago, we didn't even have an emergency fund. Like, we couldn't get gas and groceries in the same day, and, like, $30,000 worth of debt gone. Like, for the longest time, I sat around, like, jealous. I sat around seeing people on social media, and I was like, "Oh, they're going on vacation again. They're out to dinner. She just got a new outfit, got her hair done. It must be nice." And stop. Like, just stop being jealous and be inspired because it is nice. It is nice, and you deserve it. Like, literally every single person deserves that, deserves all of when they say, like, the sky's the limits, actually, like, the only thing limiting you is you. So when you can get out of your own way, like, you cannot even imagine what is waiting for you. So within this community, there's so much support. And I remember, like, you had one of your mentorings, I think it was one of your Monday mentorings. And I hopped on and I asked my questions, and I was super nervous, and I raised my hand on the Zoom and I unmuted myself. I said, "Hey, Michelle, like, these are my goals. This is what I'm doing. It's working a little bit, but I want more. I want it to work more." And you're like, "Okay, do this, this, and this." And I was like, "Okay." And I did this, this, and this. And I had a $3,000 week. And I was like, what?" Like, I'm gonna listen to this lady. So if you guys can be coachable and you can be consistent and you want more, which, by the way, it's okay. It's okay to want more. Remember, this is it. If you can be coachable and consistent, I truly, like, from the bottom of my heart, believe that it is only a matter of when, not if this will be successful for you. If you can do those 2 things, this is it. If you can do that, like, this is the thing for
Was that not the most inspiring story? I love that for her and her family. Imagine yourself waking up without the stress of bills looming over you. Instead, you're planning vacations, building your savings, and enjoying time with your family. If this information is resonating with you, I want you to check the link in the description to find out how you can become part of this thriving, supportive community and start building your legacy today. Or you might be thinking, "I'm not tech savvy enough." And I want to let you know our program is designed for beginner. You just follow a step by step guide that's going to walk you through every step of the process. You don't have to be a tech wizard. I certainly am not a tech wizard. And I was able to get my website, sales funnel, everything up within 2 days. And that was while I was working full time. With a done for you website, sales funnel, and even email campaigns all done for you, all you have to do is plug in your personal information and you're ready to go. Or maybe you're thinking, "I just don't have the time." The system is flexible and can fit into your schedule. You only need 2 to 3 hours of focused time per day in order to see a result. And this doesn't have to be all at one time. You can accomplish this by doing 15 to 30-minute chunks of time if that's what you need to do. Or maybe you're thinking, "What if I fail?" And as your coach, I would say, "What if you fly?" You'll be supported every step of the way by me, as well as other 6 and 7 figure earners within the community and resources. Besides, the only way you can fail is if you quit or give up. And I'm here to tell you that if you're coachable and consistent, you will succeed. Now, while success looks different for everyone, maybe you just want to bring in an extra $1,000 to help cover bills or take a family vacation. Or perhaps you want to take it all the way to the top and become a 7-figure earner. This system is designed to help you with whatever your goals are. But whatever you do, don't wait another year to start building your dream life. We have a training inside our community of how a founder went from 0 to 2 million in just 2 years. You learn the exact step she took, and you'll get access to that as well as many other trainings when you join today. Each day you wait is another day spent in the same cycle. But taking action today could be the start of something new. The Legacy Builders program is meant to support you on your journey and give you your precious time back to spend doing the things that really matter. People just like you are achieving success every day by plugging in and taking small, actionable steps towards fulfilling their dreams. And I'm here to tell you, you can too. And I am personally here to help guide you and motivate you. And you may not have faith in yourself, but you can borrow mine because I know without a shadow of a doubt, you are capable of big things. All you have to do is take the steps, put you first, and say 2025 is not going to be a repeat of all the years of past. You're not just signing up for a program, you're joining a movement of parents who are changing their lives and their families' futures. If you're ready to discover how the Legacy Builders program can change your life, click the link in the description to enroll now and take the first step towards financial freedom. And I can't wait to personally welcome you into our community and help guide you every step of the way. Thanks for watching.